Hello, Rust Skin Enjoyers. Hope you're all doing all right in the world. Right now, it is the 6th of June, and over the past weekend, plenty of brand new Rust Workshop skin submissions have been submitted. Here's a quick little teaser. So we're going to be talking about all of these. It's the Rust Workshop Skin Checks video, which I upload usually every Tuesday/Wednesday, depends on what happens. But anyway, basically, the main intention is we're going to be keeping an eye out for any continuations of collections, because we might want to consider investing into those collections if there's a fairly decent chance we might see a new skin potentially being accepted in the near future for a future Rust store. Make sense? All good? Right, so, as you can see here, I have my followed authors list, and you're probably wondering, can I get my own one set up? Yes, you can. So, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to show you that I'm on the main page for the Rust Workshop. If we just scroll down, you can see the accepted in-game section, and basically, to get yourself nicely set up, one of the best things that you can do is just simply follow skin creators that have already had skins accepted. So, there's something I'm going to just do to show you as an example. Let's just quickly grab the modern military, and then we're going to grab the likes of both of these skins. Yes, so gentlemen, what you'd do is you'd click the links to these skin pages, and then you'll look to the bottom right and you'll see all of the skin creators that contributed to making these skins. So what you do is you click these, go to their profiles, look at their workshop item section, and yeah, Robstar, I'm already following you. You've had many skins accepted over these past few years, as Mr. Diaz as well, the other skin creator that worked on the skins for the military collection. So, yep, very nice. So, basically, gentlemen, the reason why that you want to be following all of the people that contribute to making skins is because, whilst they might form a partnership, sometimes they might split off and partner off with somebody else or make their own separate skins. And this is the reason why I showed off the likes of the modern military hoodie, because fairly recently the likes of Diaz went solo making his own set, and they've had acceptances for both of these skins. So yes, make sure in the future you follow every single person that contributed to a skin that was accepted, if you're going to go the route of going through all of the accepted skins. Now, how many skins might you go through? It's up to you. There's plenty of skins, as you can see, and then you find out there's 116 pages of them. So it's up to you. You know, do as much as you like. Maybe try and get as many recent skin creators over the past maybe few months, and then yeah, just keep track of it over time and follow them. Because, like, for example, we have Delarai over here. This was his first ever skin to be accepted, so, you know, we'll click his name. We'll go to the, where is it? Have you got it hidden? Rust Workshop? Oh, that's a little bit awkward. Oh, no, it's here. I'm stupid. It's one of those days, I'm very sorry, but yeah, I'm following them now. So yeah, good. And best of luck to you, Mr. Delarai. A nice little sneak peek right there. Okay, so now we're going to go to the likes of the front page again, because there's a second method in being able to build up your own followed authors list. Gentlemen, if you go to hover over browse and click in game, you'll see pretty much every new skin that's come out fairly recently, basically within the past 2 days, I believe. So by default, you're going to be on most popular, all right? So what you want to do is, if you want to get yourself nicely set up with a new followed authors list, you probably want to take a look at the Rust, this section right here, the Rust Workshop, on a Monday, because most new Rust Workshop submissions are submitted on the Monday because of a specific deadline, and we'll talk about that in a second. So yeah, whilst I can see the most popular skins, on a Monday, you'd actually hover over this and click most recent, and ta-da, it's not Monday, so you're going to probably see some less quality works. But basically, if you keep an eye out here, you'll see a lot of quality works that are of the standard that are likely to potentially appearing in a future Rust store. But hey, you know what? Maybe some of the skins are made by people who haven't had a skin accepted just yet. Maybe you just want to go through some of these skins yourself, take a look at it all and think to yourself, you know what? I like what they're making here. I want to see what else they're making in the future. Maybe you could just follow some skin creators simply because you think they're putting out decent works. You could show your support. You could even consider going to the comments and offering some nice words and whatnot. Look at this guy. That's nice. It gives them nice morale, keeps them motivated to keep trying, all right? So you can build up your own followed authors list any way you like it. You could follow people who have had skins accepted, or you could follow people who are trying to get their first ever skin accepted. Be nice, be kind, be polite. Yeah, and you could also consider offering feedback if you think this skin could maybe be a little bit better, maybe with an alternate version or whatnot. Just remember what I said, be polite, be nice, all good. So, Why do most skin creators submit their skins on a Monday? That is because loads of people are trying to make sure that they can potentially get onto Mr. TGG's top picks. And that is right here. If we just click the most recent one, because it doesn't look like I submitted one today. TGG, also known as that German guy, he will be producing a brand new list of skins every single week. And as you can see here, not only do we have the link to, well, basically we've got the actual page here of the actual skins, but he also makes a video every single week. And let me just pause it real quick. Oh, it's already muted. So, yeah, he'll go through the skins himself as well on his own YouTube channel. So, also consider doing that as well. Get a good glimpse of all the potential newest skins. So, basically, with every new top picks list, all right, TGG, he goes and checks through all the skins. They've all been DMCA checked. He's made sure the skin creators definitely made these skins themselves. And he also, checks on them in terms of the quality of the skins. Are these skins to the quality standard of potentially being accepted to the Rust Store? Yes, all of these are. So all of these are now in a lovely list, nicely presented here, and of course in a video. And then this list actually gets shown to Facepunch themselves, the developer of Rust. So skin creators want to be on this list. They want to have their skins definitely seen by Facepunch themselves, and then in theory they have potentially a better chance of having their skin accepted. Sound good? So yeah, everybody is trying to get their skins submitted on time. The deadline is every week, Monday, 23:59 PST time zone. All right? Monday, 23:59 PST time zone. Okay, so if you want to learn a little bit more about that, if you want to go a little bit more in depth into the understanding of the time frame for Rust Workshop submissions, I have a video here, which is always linked in the description. You could go see that for yourself right now. Basically, I've been talking with Mr. Micro. We come to the understanding that this seems to be the pattern, the routine, and yeah, some skins might be picked up fairly early, or they might be typical or late. That's terminology we talk about and explain in this video right here. So please consider watching that if you'd like. And yeah, gentlemen, with that, I think we can get properly started now. We can now start talking about all the newest Rust workshop submissions from the past weekend. So, if you've seen enough of my videos, basically, we also use the likes of scmm.app to keep an eye on the likes of collections, and we talk about if we do see continuations of certain collections, we will talk about whether they will actually have an impact on the pre-existing skins from said collection. I've been talking quite a lot. This is my usual introduction, so yep, understandable. Shall we just jump straight into it? Let's begin. So this is my newest list of the newest Rust Workshop skin submissions, and here we go. Starting off, we have a yoga rug made by Hashaki. Pretty, I don't know what it is. It's blue. It's blue and squarey. Now we have some locker skins. Now you might not remember, but I do believe the Constellations locker was submitted back in around, was it February time? Quincy's probably thought to himself, you know what? I could probably give it another shot. He's made a version 2, so nice glow-in-the-dark locker. We've had quite a lot of locker skins so far this year, haven't we? So now, with this being a continuation of a collection, the Constellations collection, we're going to go to SMM and we're going to go take a look, because Constellations has had quite a lot of deployable skins over the past, well, it's all this year. No, 2022 into 2023. That's it. So basically, there is a decent positive pattern where if you see a deployable collection like this, if there's a new deployable that's accepted, you tend to see people tending to, well, buy out the pre-existing pieces. When we saw the likes of this Constellations Garage Door being accepted back in the January time, it actually caused a spike in demand for the armored door here and the double armored door, so both of these went up in price. So if we do potentially see that new locker skin potentially being accepted, you could potentially see this going up in price, this up in price, and this up in price because of the spike in demand. People like collections, people like full collections, so if it looks like we're seeing more of it potentially, people will probably buy out more from the collection itself that already exists. Sounds good? Cool. So consider voting for that. If you want to go vote for these skins yourself, in the description of my YouTube video right here, you'll see that there is a link and you can go through the whole collection yourself and you can vote for all the skins that you like. If you don't like them, feel free to vote no, but also consider, if you don't like a certain skin, go to the comments page of said skin and offer your feedback. Be polite, straightforward, concise. Try and be helpful with the skin creator, and if their skin isn't accepted, if they consider making a version 2, they might take in your feedback, and you never know, maybe that skin might actually get accepted then. So all good. Alright, so moving on, we now have the Glacial Visage Locker, continuation of the Glacial Visage collection. It's been quite some time, but get a good look at this. It's nice, it's glow in the dark. Get a good look at that. Wow. So, yeah, this is Trix's next skin for the Glacial Visage collection, and of course, we now need to go over to here. Okay. Yep. Sorry if I come across as a bit iffy. I've got a headache. It's not the best. Sorry. So yes, it's been quite some time since we last saw a Glacial Visage skin being accepted, but hey, you never know. Recently had the Armour door being submitted and the locker here, so if we do potentially see another Glacial Visage skin, I think there could potentially be a bit of a spike in demand, a spike in price. But I tend to see these go up in price when it's around Christmas time. I think a lot of people look at these and think they're winter themed, so yeah, maybe you probably just want to stick with that routine. Anyway, nice to see the collection potentially continuing. Let's move on. We have 2 sleeping bags, Milio Frito Mishka. We've got a cute little kitty cat right there, and we got cement. Which one do you prefer? Well, you can go to the description right now and you can vote. Simple as. We got only 2 furnaces right here. So, Freaky Freak furnace. It's disgusting. KVA, what did you do? And then we got the J Dragon furnace. Yeah, get a good look at that. Pretty nice. Pretty nice design. Then we have a whole bunch of large boxes to go through. Gentlemen, there's been a lot of people... There's a new wave of people trying to get a storage collection set up. But I will point this out. The only time we've heard communication in regards to storage collections was around August time of 2022. Facepunch said, can we please stop seeing people trying to make more storage collections? Leave it for a while. Well... Earlier this year, we saw a whole bunch of people trying their best to try and get another storage collection set up. None of them were accepted. After a good couple or so months, it looks like we got another wave of people trying to do that all over again. Guys, as far as I know, I don't think word's been sent out. I mean, we don't know if Facepunch will ever send word out, but I guess some people recently thought it was a good attempt to go for it, and then other people noticed, and then other people jumping in and doing their own ones again. So, yeah, the likes of Mr. Darkywar's been doing this since the beginning of February. He never stopped. He's got like 17 skins now. But I guess we can go take a look at all of them. So, one of the things that I always mention with the likes of storage collections is you need that extra special full thing to make it stand out compared to the other skins. What is he talking about? Well, basically... most of these storage collections only have 3 things. A different name, a different colour, and a different picture. But you need an extra full thing. You need an extra full thing to make it stand out compared to all of the other ones. And that's something that me and Micro noticed with the most recent storage collections. The likes of Graffiti storage collection, it utilised every single different font to be a nice bit of imagery that was referential to the storage it was representing. Do you remember how the Boom storage utilised the font to be the actual explosion itself? The Armoured one was all like nailed in and bolted and metallic and whatnot. The Clothing one was all stitched together with patches and whatnot. That was a nice extra little bit of creativity that made it stood out, and it was the special 4th ingredient that helped it potentially being picked initially in the first place. So yeah, all of these storage collections, I think they unfortunately don't have the special 4th piece. So this right here is a very good example of that. Then we've got the CRT monitor metal storage. So a lot of people have been noticing this, and I will sit there and say, Mr. Ideal, a lot of people have been giving this a lot of approval. That's nice, but I think you're also suffering from that mistake. What is the extra special 4th thing that makes this individual compared to all of the other ones? You can't say colour, you can't say picture, and you can't say different name. What is that extra special 4th thing? You got a cool idea here, but you're missing the special 4th thing. And you might point out and sit there and say, oh, but what about the neon glow storage? Well, that was the first initial one. After neon storage collection, we had scientific storages, which had special formulas for every single different storage to make it stand out. That's the special 4th thing there. And then, of course, we had graffiti storages. So since then, we haven't had a storage collection. And honestly, you probably might want to consider adding something extra special. Again, this might just be considered a minimal viable product. You can always come back to this and do a version 2. Nothing wrong with that. But yeah, just want to point that out. Okay, cool. So, very nice design here. And then we're going to move on to the likes of Pack of Cards Armour box. Now, I think this actually might, because this is the first one. This is the first one. it might actually have a pretty interesting special thing about it. It's themed around a pack of cards. That means every single storage is going to be having a specific card linked to it. So I guess you could only have like 13 skins in this because you'd have 12 cards and a Joker. I guess that's fine. I guess you got your special fourth thing, Mr. Lysant and Dip. So if you're going to commit to that, make sure you commit to that. So yeah, he has cards as his extra special fourth theme. That's at least something. Then we've got the likes of the Billboard Armour box. Cool design, very bright and snazzy, but what's your special fourth extra thing? Because you've actually got a whole bunch of skins that you're teasing here, but the thing is, though, what's that extra special fourth thing? Mr. Stepan and Epic. I know I'm sounding a bit picky, but the two most recent storage collections have that extra special fourth thing, alright? So, just pointing it out. All good? Right, cool. Then we've got the Guns Container large box. This probably trying to be a new storage collection, but also trying to be in theme with the recent building skin that was introduced, shipping container set. So yep, that's made by Yat. And then we got the Comics large wood box. So again, it's looking like it's just a different picture, different colour, and of course, a different name. I'm just saying, just pointing out the pattern, alright? Just pointing out the pattern. Is this a continuation of the Comics collection? I think I think it is. Oh, I didn't realise that. It might be. Or it might be a separate, different thing. We'll leave it for now. We'll leave it for now. Shipping container wood storage. Again, something that's trying to be a new storage collection, but also trying to be in reference to the shipping container building skin. Fair enough, that's fine. But it's not exactly super unique. Someone else is also doing it. But yeah, oh well. Things like this can happen. And then we just got a guy making shipping container. I mean, yeah, why not? Sure. shipping container large box. It is what it is. And then we got one that's also trying to be... Yeah, I knew it. They're also trying to get a storage collection made. So, yeah. Okay, cool. So, yep, those were the storages that are trying to be a storage collection. Now we're moving on to storages just trying to be storages. So, considering I showed off all of the previous ones, I guess we could show off all of these. So this is trying to be its own storage collection just based on different colours. No name. Nothing, it's just a storage, that's a container box. And it just so happens to be a whole bunch of colours of them. That's it. But none of them have been accepted so far. This is the... this is the third one. So, let's see what happens. Then we have the Rust Stuff shipping box. I'm not sure if this is trying to be a storage collection. It's just, hey, put your stuff in here. Good enough with me. So, yep, that's made by Mr. Rise. And it glows. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Then we've got the Abstract Large Box Storage, which glows in the dark. This is made by Vase and Hanushka. This is inspired by the famous Dutch abstract artist Piet Mondrian. Okay, cool. And then we're moving on to the likes of Tuna Large Wood Box. Yes, instead of having a storage, you could have a very large can of tuna. Yep. I respect the creativity. That's goofy. I respect it. Good stuff there, Jürgen Gustrin Schultneu. Alright. Moving on, we have the likes of the medical crate from Rust. So, yeah, this is Mr. Jeeba's collection, basically. He's been making storages in reference to the crates and storages we can find in game for loot and whatnot. He's been quite successful with it, but this is a little bit too similar to, again, it's also because the actual crate itself, yeah, I mean, I get the feeling that won't be accepted because it's a bit too similar to the one we've already had, but it's also a bit of a crux based on the fact that it quite literally is just referencing the actual crate itself, which in itself is just slightly different compared to the regular crate. It's the medical one, so yeah, anyway. We'll see. And that is all of the storages. So if you liked any of them, please consider going to the description right now. Go to the collection link and vote for the ones that you liked. And, well, if you don't like them, offer some feedback. Okay. Sorry, guys. Oh, I'm struggling here. I'm trying to get through it. Headaches make me feel sick, so, yeah, just chuck some water. And we'll commit. Let's go. So we got some doors. Initially, I thought we weren't going to see that many doors being accepted this week, but quite a lot came in at the last minute. So I guess we'll just go through all of these. Got quite a lot of doors. So this is the cathedral wooden door. Straight up, fairly interesting looking door design. Good stuff there. Horror Meow, Young Cake, and JJ. I like it. I think a lot of other people would probably like it. But then we also have a contender. I guess you could say this is, well, Mr. Sean Mick has been making a lot of door designs very similar to this type of thing. I don't know how to pronounce it. Stoneface. What was it? Just carving or whatever? You did have a Christmas wooden door. That was the Christmas tree, didn't you? I can't remember what this whole theme is, but I don't think you'd sit here and say this is a continuation of a collection. But yeah. Moving on, this is the sheet metal doors, starting off with the tank armor door. Get a good look at this. This is made by Zverand. Then we have the Forgotten Tomb door. This is a bit spooky. Yep. Oh. And yeah, pretty cool. Now we have Freddy making a return. So Freddy has decided, you know what? He got his Adobe sheet metal door accepted fairly recently, in reference to, of course, the Adobe building skin. He's now making a door skin in reference to the recent building, what's it called? Shipping container building skin. So, yeah, that's what it looks like. Pairs up very nicely with the white version of it. And, yeah, looks like he's planning to make a series of 4 of them. Will that work out for him? We shall see. We shall see. It's a sheet metal door. Not a garage door, not an armor door. It's a sheet metal door. So just pointing that out to you. All right, so. Yeah, that's going to be independent for itself. It's not a continuation of a collection. Right, now we got armor doors. This is the container armor door made by Kosem. It's just green. Here's the other side. Simple as. Straight to the point. Do you reckon that works well? It's up to you. Go to the description right now, click the link, and start voting for the skins that you like. There we got the Gothic garage door. Get a good look at this. Glows in the dark. Looks very nice. Made by Cubist and Mothcat. There we got the Shield Wall garage door made by Kua. Pretty cool, interesting design. It's as if a whole bunch of people are building a shield wall and trying to protect themselves. So yeah, like the old medieval fighting styles and whatnot. Pretty cool design, nice and bright and colourful, and there's your reference. Pretty cool. And that is all of the doors, except some continuations of collections. So, here we have the landing area garage door. Mr. Sill at it again. He's trying to get some doors accepted. He has made room and areas collection doors. He's been made several attempts for likes of car doors and a helicopter door. No, this is his actual first attempt. So, he's called it landing area. Landing area garage door, and it comes in 2 versions. So, get a good look at that. It glows in the dark. Pretty cool. Pretty obvious what the door's supposed to be for. So yeah, doors with specific roles. If you like it, please consider going to the description right now and voting for it. And now we have a continuation of the skin that was accepted this week. This is the shipping container. Actually, never mind. Anyway, so shipping container garage door. It's literally only just came out. I can't really sit here and talk about it that much because it's still for sale. So if that were to be accepted, I wouldn't be surprised that this potentially might get a bit of a boost. But with the amount of sales it's already had, oh dear, that's a whole different situation to talk about. So maybe, but nice to see it. But I will point this out. Face Punch don't really accept many armored double door skins, and you yourself, Mr. Duck, have submitted a few of those armor double door skins this year and you haven't been successful. So we'll see what happens, but it has a purpose, it has a role. If you like it, go to the description right now and consider voting for it. And that, gentlemen, that is all of the deployable skins for this video. If you like what you saw, as I said, go to the description right now and consider going for the collection itself and, you know, vote for the ones you like and whatnot. Whew. Sorry, I'm a bit awkward. Could drink some water. Oh. I definitely need a nice bath after this. Oh, mate, I am struggling a bit. Sorry, I'm very sorry. Let's just go through the weapons and tools and I'll keep up a nice face. Anyway, starting off with some rocks. We've got the clam rock, high quality rock, and the parakeet rock. It's a clam. You know what? That actually looks pretty cool. Straight up, that actually looks pretty cool. I think that's a pretty cool design. Well done there, Mr. Frog Inspector. Yes, caress it. Open it up and find the pearl. So, yep, pretty cool, pretty cool. Then we've got the high-quality rock made by Mr. Kelmer Legend Barurik. It's shiny in reference to the likes of the high-quality ore that we can find. Yes. And then we actually have a continuation of a collection. This is a continuation of the Pet Rock collection. Now we have a parakeet, or a budgie. Yep, I think it depends where in the world. Yep, we got a little budgie rock. Well, parakeet rock. I'll just stick with the name. So yep, Keke is still making more pet rocks. He recently had the likes of his capybara rock accepted, but the other ones haven't been so lucky. So if we don't pretend, if we likely don't see any more being accepted, maybe he'll stop it. Maybe he'll just commit to doing more capybara stuff. So yeah, at the very least, you could probably offer a comment to sit there and say ideas for other pet rock skins. It's up to you. If you like it, please consider voting for it. But with this, like, not really being super referential, or what am I trying to say? It's not like, I really don't think the parakeet rock being accepted would have that much difference on the, it wouldn't really affect the likes of the capybara rock. Sorry. Let's just keep going. So, we've got shipping container hammer and reinforced hammer. Referential to the building skin. And this is just a simple straight design, yeah. Haven't had a hammer skin accepted for over a year, have we? Shaft has made a hunting bow. Then we got a liquid metal revolver made by Multi-Name and yeah, Boris. Yep. Black Hawk revolver made by Mr. PYH. You know what? Let's just take a real quick look at these. Get a good look at them. Get a good look at that. Yep. Get a good look at this. Red tip. Cool design. Get a good look at this, made by Sudsender, I did see. Yep, Sudsender. Very cool. And we scroll down. We got some semi-automatic pistols. Alex Valera work and Pepper Curl. Yes. Then we're on to pythons. Ven has made a case-hardened python. We also have a speed shot python made by... we'll see in a minute. Saturated. Oh, it's like tempered. Interesting. Interesting. This is made by Oasis, Schumer, and Dowtonic Graphics. Oh, you can see a nice little spin there. Well, don't that look nice? Interesting. Very interesting. Yes. Scroll down a little bit more. We got some SMG skins to go through. We got MP5s as well. So here's the construction custom SMG. Oh, actually, that's actually pretty cool. That looks pretty cool. All the tools and everything. Ah, that's smart. That is smart. Universe Kid. Let's see if that gets accepted. Then we got Bark MP5 made by Bad Trip. We got the Level MP5 made by Vitalik. We got the Hybrid MP5 made by Mr. Verona. And it also comes with the black style as well. Black metal. MP5 Tiger Camo. Made by Slavny. Scroll down a little bit more. We got a continuation of the Spacefall collection. So, moving into weapons, Mr. Redrex is. But I'll be honest with you, I really don't think it will have that much of an impact on the likes of the Spacefoil. So, yep, Spacefall's had a few deploys being submitted fairly recently. Well, now he's moving on to weapons. Would this have an impact on this? I don't think so, no. I don't think so. But, yep, that's up to you if you want to jump in and vote for it. Now we've got a lot of Thompsons to go through. Quite a lot of Thompsons, and of course some continuations of collections as well. So, here is the Chaser Thompson, made by Chilag. It's got a little video to it. He always makes a little trailer for all of his skins. So if you ever see a Chilag skin, consider going to the page and look at the videos he makes. Pretty cool. A nice little showcase right there. And it's got a green tip. How nice. Yes. Good, good, good. Very nice. Very cool. Then we've got the Airplane Thompson made by 9K. A lot of people making Thompson skins this week. This is a bit of a surprise to me. So, yep. Now we've got the Slime Thompson made by Shedmon. It's very slimy. We have seen quite a lot of Thompsons being accepted this year, haven't we? So far. You never know. Maybe they won't accept another one for the rest of this year. You never know what's going to happen. But we have had quite a lot of recently with the Twitch rivals, we had 2 Thompson skins being dropped for free, so a little bit awkward. Right, Galaxy Thompson, made by Fresh. Trying to make a Galaxy collection. If I can recall last week, he had another weapon. Let's just quickly remind ourselves. He had the MP5, that's it. Cool. Right, so here we are. Diaz, the newest high quality metal skin. Sorry, it's the Thompson. Get a good look at this. Yep. So recently we've had the AK accepted, and then next week we have the SAR accepted. Could we see the likes of the Thompson skin being accepted immediately as well? Well, we shall see. We shall see. But we also see the likes of the Arctic Skull Thompson being made right here. Yes. Get a good look at that. Let's make it HD. Pause. Get a good look at that, gentlemen. Get a good look at that. Nice and shiny. Red tip. But it's also mostly white. Mostly white indeed. So, could a lot of people in the Arctic snowy environments get a good bit of appreciation out of this? And let's just see, it's got a weirdly orangey red tip. So, yep, I think quite a lot of people would appreciate that. So that's all of the SMG skins. Now we're going to move on to the likes of a pump shotgun. That's a continuation of JPEG collection and some SARS. So, yep, we're moving back into JPEG weapons. I look at this, it kind of confuses me. I guess it kind of reminds me of TF2 or something. So, yep, JPEG collection. Let's go take a look at you. Come on, here we go. So, the most recent skin to be accepted was the custom SMG. That's not doing too well, is it? Quite a lot of skins have been accepted over time, haven't they? So, we also haven't had the likes of a pump shotgun accepted after a long time as well. So, let's just quickly show you that. 2 interesting little tidbits of information to share off with you. The last one to be accepted was November of 2022. We do not have many pump shotgun skins being accepted. But if you like it, you can go to the description right now below in my YouTube description, and you can click the collection link and go through all the skins, and you can vote whether you like this or not. It's up to you. Now we've got the Tape SARS collection. Well, actually, he's trying to make a collection. Howdy has been making quite a lot of tape skins recently, if I can remember. Yeah, he had an AK last week. I think I got this mixed up with Blueprint or something. Anyway, if you like it, it's up to you. Please consider voting for it. Then we've got the Riot SAR. This is a continuation of Delari's skin that he accepted this week, the LR300. Well, now he's got a SAR. We did mention this a little bit earlier. Get a good look at that. If you like it, please consider voting for it. Right, Good Boy's returned. Good Boy has returned. Look at that little bread loaf. Look at him. This is a very, very, very goofy skin. I have no doubt about it. Just look at it. Not only do you have a goofy one staring at you, or I should aim down the sight, but you've also got a sleeping one right here. No little dilly lily this time, but look at him. He stares at you whilst you destroy and hurt many people. Yes. It's got a weirdly red stripe tip here, but hey, if you like it, you know, it's up to you. Go to the description right now and you can vote for it. And of course, we also have the likes of the return of the Redemption collection. Recently, we had a Redemption Thompson come out, sold a lot, and now we got the newest Redemption skin being submitted right here in front of you. It's red, it's shiny, cranberry red style. If you like it, you know exactly what to do. Go to the description and you can vote for it. Or if you don't like it, offer some feedback. Now we're moving on to the likes of the LR300s and the AKs. There's a lot of AKs. There's a lot of AKs. Why are there so many AKs? Well, they always usually get a skin accepted, so of course skin creators are going to keep making AKs. Here is Upaw's Streamline LR300. Kind of reminds me of the Hypnotic skins from CSGO. Then we've got the likes of the Stain Prediction LR300. Made by Manoic Man. Then we've got the Chutoy AK-47. Yep, we're moving on to AK-47 skins. Get a good look at this. Yes, it's bright, it's colourful. If it's to your preference, you know what to do. Go to the description right now. And now we're on to Spray Shot AK-47. Pretty cool, interesting looking design, made by Drug Vlad and Eros. And there are 2 versions to it. We've got this sweet napping. I need to take another drink, sorry. I am struggling, sorry. I've got to get this done though. For those Rust skin enjoyers. Sorry. Right, is this glow in the dark? Whoa. Wait, oh no, it doesn't. It doesn't. It does not have glowing. It's just the lighting. It's just the lighting. Alright, so that's Shino. Shino, you got me a little bit scared there. I thought it was a glow-in-the-dark weapon. Not that there's anything wrong with it. It's just people don't really seem to want to have glow-in-the-dark weapons. You know, when you roam around at night time, people are going to spot you. So, yeah, sure you get the idea. This does not glow. It's just the lighting. Alright, then we've got the beautiful... beautiful Jeff AR. It's a scary-looking skeleton of a snake with roses behind it. It's quite artistic in its own way. And then we have the... the shovel AK-47. It's quite artistic in its own way. Yep, it's goofy. That's very goofy. Oh, I'm not going to be sick, don't worry. Red tip, quite nice. Pretty cool. Then we got the Uproar AK-47, which is in fact a continuation of a fairly old collection. Uproar, it's been a long time. Here we are. Uproar. A long, long time ago, we initially had an LO300, and then we had the tier 3 with the hoodie and the pants, but we haven't had a skin accepted since 2020. So, if you do see the likes of this AK being accepted, I think a lot of anticipation buys might happen, because a lot more people will be aware of this set, and I do believe, and it is mentioned here I think, he's going to make tier 2. So, I mean, we know how that usually turns out. So if a lot more people become aware of this collection and see his wording here, I think a lot of people might end up buying out some of these skins simply because of this existing. So, yeah, maybe, hard maybe, but it's more a case of people care more about what he said here. So, yep. If you like it, you know what to do. Got a nice red tip there as well. Cool. Potential return of the Uproar collection. And now we have a few weapon skins to take a look at real quick. An M249, modern military, yep, so military collection. Looks like Robstar and Diaz have returned to work with each other. Military. Oh, which one's the right one? There's like 3 different... Yep, this is correct. So if we were to see an M249 being accepted, I'll be honest with you, I just don't think it's going to have that much of an impact. We've already got all the core pieces, we've got many weapons, it's not going to make that much of a difference. So, just point that out. But there's another thing I do want to bring up. M249s, weirdly, they seem to come out in seasonal times. We had one accepted back in March. I expect one to be accepted in June. I expect one to be accepted in September. And I expect one to be accepted in December. That's exactly what happened last year. Will we repeat? Yeah, so this was accepted in March. This was accepted in June. This was accepted in September. This was accepted in December. Guess what? This was accepted in March. What do you reckon is going to happen now? We're going to have an M249 skin accepted in June? Well, we'll see. Could this be the one? It's a continuation of a collection. Probably. If you like it, please consider going to the description right now and voting for it. Yes or no, it's up to you. Now we've got the Ranger L96 right here, made by SMKSS and Marduk. Still trying to get their first ever skins accepted. Let's see if that works out for them. And then, for the last weapon / tool. Sorry. I think my body's trying to want to be sick. But I simply cannot let that happen, because I have skins to talk about for you lovely Rust Workshop skin enjoyers. Skin enjoy... whatever, let's just move on. Right, Mr. Little Ranger has returned to making another toy collection skin. Get a good look at this. So recently, with the Complete the Sets, we randomly saw the likes of Toy Collection getting gloves, and it was a weapon skin that I've already forgotten the name of. Let's just go remind ourselves. What was it? Was it Most Wanted? No, it was Most Wanted. That's it. A toy crossbow and the gloves. So, yeah. Little Ranger probably thought, you know what? With that being accepted, maybe I do need to go ahead and make some more toy skins. Little Ranger. All right, look at me. Hoodie and Pants version 2. Hoodie and Pants version 2. All right, just saying. So, yeah. It's big, it's colourful, and it could be yours. Now, rocket launchers. When was the last one to be accepted? We had quite a lot last year. And that's all. Yeah, so that's all. We haven't had a marketable one accepted so far this year. You know what? Not a bad chart. Not a bad shout. It's probably got a good chance. Yeah. So let's see. Maybe it could be accepted. Maybe it won't. But you know what you can do? You can go and vote for it. And that's that. And you can vote for all of the other weapons and tool skins yourself right here, right now. Look in the description, go to the collection link, and go ahead and vote. It's as simple as that. So, yeah, sorry for stumbling a lot there. I probably just going to try and get through all of this pretty quickly. Let's just move on to the... Gentlemen, we shall now proceed to talk about all of the clothing and armour. Starting off with the likes of low poly... bandana and boonie hat. So low poly has had some skins accepted fairly recently. I mean, quite literally this past week, because of course we had the Python accepted. Cool. And yeah, potentially we could see some more clothing skins, because we've actually got all the core pieces accepted. If we go over to here, I can show you. Low poly, hoodie pants, tier 3, and of course the tier 2. So maybe these might get a bit of a spike in demand, but honestly I don't think people care enough about it. So just being honest, I don't think people are going to go super crazy, but you never know, it might be accepted. It might. So you can go ahead and vote yes or no if you like them. Honestly, I think I would have coloured this at least something. I don't think we even have a default boonie hat. You have to have a skin. You have to have a skin to be able to make it. Well, you know, whatever. And we got the likes of these small... Oh, just to say, this is made by Mad Poly. Okay. And, yep, small face balaclava made by Demon. It's yellow. It's right there. Ooh, ah. And now we've got a very interesting batch of skins to talk about here. We have Blackout burlap pants and the shirt. Blackout skin collection is very notable. One of the most in-demand sets that there is. Let's go take a look at the Blackout collection in all of its glory. I believe all of the skins are in the positive because it's so in demand. And the answer is yes. Yep. So last year we did get a bit of a primitive skin, that being the poncho, sold very nicely. And well, Mr. MDE thought to himself, you know what? Maybe I could go ahead and make a full set of primitive Blackout. So this potentially is the beginning of a whole set. Will it have an impact on all of this? No, it won't. None of these are going to jump up in price with the burlap stuff being accepted. But by default, a lot of people are going to buy that Blackout set. 100%. The most... Okay. No matter what, as I just showed you, if it's a Blackout skin, it's usually going to go up in price. And it's usually going to be in the positive at some point. So, yeah. That's looking pretty cool, and I think a lot of people are going to appreciate it. I think a lot of people are going to buy it if it gets accepted. So, get a good look at that. I'll be honest with you, when you look at that from afar, people are probably going to be hard to distinguish whether that's a hoodie or pants. Not that it matters too much. And yep, as you can see, it's with a poncho right there. We very likely will be seeing some more Blackout primitive skins being submitted. So, if you like it, you know what to do. And now we have Mr. Vlek and Igor returning to the Forest Raider collection, or Forest Rider. Sorry. But yeah, they're going full primitive, because it's not just the hide shirt and pants that we're going to be seeing. We can see a whole set here. You can see with a teaser the bandana, the poncho, the hide shirt, the hide shorts, and we also have hide burlap shoes. I'm not sure if I'm missing anything else here, but yeah, there appears to be a full set coming out. So get a good look at this. You also notice that there's an extra special something here. That's a deer skull mask without the actual the bone bits. So it's like a hood. That looks pretty cool, doesn't it? And when you pair it with the likes of the shirt here, that looks awesome. But the main thing is, this is the Forest Raider hide pants and hide shirt. Now, if this were to be accepted, would it have any impact on the Forest Raider set that already I'm sorry. Chugging so much water caused that. No, I was so amazed at what I saw. My body simply couldn't contain it. We're Rust skin enjoyers, right? Anyway, so recently with the likes of Twitch Rivals, everybody was using Forest Raiders, and I think they banned it because of the overuse. And a lot of people have seen this and joking about it. Well, you know what? Now it's all been bought out because of that. The massive advertisement that we saw with Twitch Rivals caused everybody to jump in and buy a ton of all of the stock that was on the Steam market. So now the likes of the Forest Raiders roadside pants are selling for almost $50. Ridiculous. If we saw hoodie and pants, hide shirt and pants being accepted, would it have an impact on these? No, because it's already going up in price regardless. But what I will sit here and say is, all of this that you see right here, all of this, the full sets, the whatnot, you see there? Yeah. Actually, no, I was trying to get this one, this image. All of that, you just know that's going to get 30,000 plus sales instantly. Like, I'm not even joking. 30,000 sales plus. Easily. 40,000, I wouldn't even sweat it if it did that. So... yeah, something to keep an eye out for, people. I'm sure you're going to vote for that. I'm pretty sure you're going to vote for that. So, yeah. I'm not sure if Face Puncher's going to want to see more fully green camouflage skins, though. And it's not like this is the only ones that we're going to be showing off, because, yeah, there's more to talk about in a minute, don't you worry. So, we'll just move on to likes of some hoodies and pants. Here we have the bear hoodie and the pants made by Xenon. So get a good look at this. Do you want to dress up like a bear? Do you want to steal picnics? Well, you can vote for this if you'd like. It's basically a goofy idea. Hey, we had Frog Cosplay accepted fairly recently. What's to stop for having another goofy set coming out? So, not a bad idea, Mr. Xenon. Right. Now we've got the likes of the Touch of Midas. If you don't know, it's the mythical legend of the what was this? King Midas. Yep, he did something. I think he made a wish or whatever, and he said, "Whatever I touch turns to gold." And well, there you go. Very nice. Quite literally, turns to gold with a nice white side to it as well. So, yep, if you like that, you know what to do. Go ahead and vote for it. And now we have a racer pants. Get a good look at this. You'll dress up like a racer, all nice and red. Got seatbelt as well. Yeah, got to be extra safe. Got to be extra safe. So, yep, pretty cool idea. I think quite a lot of people would appreciate that. Interesting. Well done, Mr. Wirecat. But here we are talking about... oh, no, I thought I was on Twit. Sorry. We've also got leather pants and hoodie. Get a quick look at this. Yep, those are pants. Good job, Mr. Hessiam. And these are hoodies. Yes, good job, Mr. Hessiam. And it's made of leather. Very cool. Very cool. Right, here we go. This is what I was leading up to. Flashbacks, hoodie and pants, and pirate hoodie and pants. So, do you remember the right helmet that we had accepted not too long ago? Algorithm. He made it right there. It sold a lot, didn't it? So... he's gone ahead and decided, you know what? I need to go ahead and make some clothing. Guys, this is quite literally pretty much the exact same colour scheme as Forest Raiders. That definitely will be bought out, 100%. Again, 40,000 sales, wouldn't sweat it, wouldn't be surprised about it. You just saw how expensive the likes of Forest Raiders is at the moment. You don't think that would go up in price very easily as time goes on? You don't think the demand will be there to buy out tons of them? Well, yeah. So... let's go to the, what was it? Oh, I've already forgotten the name. Flashback, sorry. I'm feeling better now. Starting to perk up a bit. Right, so this right helmet currently selling at 98 cents. It's just kind of sitting there because it did sell quite a lot. How much did you sell? 27,000. That was quite a lot for all, compared to all of the other right helmets. Anyway, this is the only flashback skin that we have that's been accepted. If we saw the likes of the hoodie and pants being accepted with this spike in demand and price, I think so. I think so. I think it would do quite all right. But then again, when we start seeing other helmets and whatnot being accepted, yeah, you know what's going to happen. This is going to lose interest. But it still will progressively... It will still progress, is what I'm trying to sit here and say. It will still do good eventually. So, yeah. Algorithm, not a bad idea. Pretty good timing. It's quite funny that we see Forest Raider skins being submitted just as you also submit this. Like... you got to really take this in. We're seeing a lot of very interesting clothing and armor skins, aren't we? A lot of very interesting continuations of collections. So, cool. And this. Now, I don't want to talk too much about this because I've already made a pretty lengthy video yesterday. Pirate collection sale situation, because we already have the likes of the tier 3 currently in the Rust store. So if you want to hear me go really in depth about the pirate hoodie and pants and the potential impact it could have, you will want to watch this video. I don't want to sit here and spend another 20 minutes explaining all of my thoughts and whatnot. So please consider watching this, because it also directly references the situation in regards to the pirate face mask and chest plate. Have we sold too much, or is this perfectly in line? Because of course, by default, and you can probably see it very easily right here, a lot of people are going to be looking at that and thinking, wow, budget blackout. A lot of people are constantly on the lookout for budget sets. Just take a look at TikTok. It's jam-packed with it. It's ridiculous at this moment. TikTok's just ridiculous. Buy this, buy that. Just do it. Buy it. I definitely didn't buy 100 of them beforehand. But yeah, loads of people constantly keeping an eye out for potential budget options. This is why I made such a fuss about the likes of the flashbacks, because very nice green hoodie and pants here. And of course, we got very nice... a budget option for the blackout set. So Pirate Collection has been very, very, very successful. Pretty much every single pirate skin has been accepted. Every single one that was submitted has been accepted. So could this follow the trend? Well, I mean, this has sold a lot. There's definitely a ton of interest in this set as a whole. I wouldn't be surprised if we see that hoodie and pants being accepted. So this right here, it has sold a lot, but if we do see the hoodie and pants being accepted, by default, I do expect it to go up in price. In the position right now, based on the sales that we see, I probably want to stick with a very strong buy order instead of doing a purchase, because I don't really want to add any more stock into circulation. So very cool, very nice to see it. Best of luck to you, Mr. 19J. Now we're moving on to Tier 2. And yes, there's a lot to talk about with Tier 2 as well, because you can probably see what we see. So let's just quickly go through this Corrosion Road Sign Pants set, made by Sadist. Pretty cool, tame in design. It's all rusted signs and whatnot. Pretty cool approach. Not a bad idea. Mostly orange, I guess you could say. Brownie orange. Not too bad, not too bad. So, yep, if you like it, please consider going to the description right now and offer your thoughts. Do you like it? Vote yes. If you don't, well, maybe offer some feedback. You can just go to the comment section right here and just say, hey, I like it, but I think you could tweak it a little bit. And I'm pretty sure Mr. Sadist will take in your feedback. So as long as it's nice, concise, and straight to the point. Okay. Here we are. Here we are. Gentlemen, the final core piece for the Reptile Hunter is here. Get a good look at that. Get a good look at that. Yeah, that's also budget Forest Raiders. So, here we go. Yeah, let's take a look. Here is all of the Reptile Hunter set. They have sold a very reasonable amount. Tier 3 had about 17,000 sales, and the likes of the Reptile Hunter hoodie and pants had 19,000 sales. Now, yeah, there's about 2,000 more of these, but in the grand scheme of things, as time goes on, that's not going to have too much of a problem, so that's going to be okay. But the one thing I do want to bring up to you is there's not many of these on the Steam market, which is a bit of a surprise. There's only 52 of the face masks on the Steam market. There's only 51 of the chest plates on the Steam market. There's only 34 of the pants on the Steam market. There's only 53 of these in the Steam market. But hey, maybe some people jumped in and did a bit of a buyout. Remember, anticipation purchases do happen. With 52... oh, well, that was probably when people noticed yesterday. It had a bit of a jump in price there. Pretty notable. Hoodie and pants currently selling at, well, this is $1.27, and if we go over to here, oh, this is currently selling for $1.27, so I do have reason to believe that someone's probably jumped in and done an extra buy order. Yeah. Anticipation buys are definitely a thing that we tend to see. If you see... oh, right, let's just clear this up. If you do see the likes of a new core piece being submitted to workshop, people will jump in early and buy out stock, and, you know, if it works out well, you know what's going to happen. Yeah, spike in demand, spike in price. We've been over this process a lot, so if we do see Tier 2, all of these skins will spike in demand, and it's expected that all of them will spike in price. Very nice, and yeah, if you want to get a much better look at the likes of the Reptile Hunter set as what we currently have, I have a short video showing off whether it potentially might be good camouflage, so go give that short video a nice watch. And yeah, back over to here. Let's just go back to here, and yeah, this will have a positive impact for sure. And in the long term, I wouldn't be surprised if this actually really does flourish in terms of its price, because, well, as I said, it's pretty good green camouflage. It's not the best, it's not as good as Forest Raiders, but it's still probably the next best thing. So, very nice, very cool. And lastly, gentlemen, it is the Pixel Tier 3. We've been waiting for this for a very long time. Honestly, I've been waiting for it ever since we saw Complete the Sets last year. Something went wrong with the 3D viewer. No! Oh well. Okay. So, a lot of people have been commenting about this. This does not really blend or mesh well with the likes of the hoodie and pants. Yeah, so let's just quickly bring that up. Pixel Collection. We very recently had the likes of some boots accepted as well, didn't we? But we do need to point this out. The hoodie and pants are more like voxels. Minecraft. So, yeah. But as you can see here, this is more like pixels. And this has been outright acknowledged by Diva Dan themselves on their Twitter. I don't have the link to it right on me, but they've actually requested to Facepunch, can I actually split off some of my skins to be called voxel instead? So the likes of the boots, bandana, pants, hoodie, and the AR, the Ioka, the crossbow, the pickaxe, the hatchet, the sleeping bag, the furnace, and the rock. All of those to be changed from pixel into voxel collection. Now I'm not sure if that's going to happen, but what I will point out is if that actually does happen, they would then be new entities on the Steam market, and that means fresh buy orders. So I don't think that's actually going to happen, but if it does, I've given you the heads up. So maybe the pixel collection might get split up into two. Regardless, this is a new core piece, and by default, you will see a spike in demand for these clothing pieces and whatnot. It's just a matter of, would it actually blend well? Yeah. Well, you know, my Minecraft world hoodie and pants will blend very nicely with this bright purple. Well, it's not bright, but the purpley design. Do you know what? Do we even have that many purple sets? I don't think we do. Well, anyway, regardless, by default, I do expect the price to jump. I do expect there to be an increase in demand and increase in price. Hell, when we had the boots accepted, you saw a spike in price for these. So, yeah. So that's everything. That is everything, gentlemen. That's all of the clothing and armor, and of course, all of the skins this week. I feel a bit more happier and more lively now. I feel like I'm past the worst of what I was suffering with, and I'm very sorry about that. The headache has disappeared. It's all good. I was sweating. Like, you might not have noticed it, but at the very beginning, I was really starting to sweat. And when I had to stop for a bit, I was a little bit sick there. But I kept on going. Rust Skin Enjoyers, I cannot stop. I will keep talking. I'll never stop. So, yeah. All the skins are in this collection, and as I've said many times during this video, the collection is in your description right now. You can go look for that. All good. So, with that out of the way, gentlemen, please don't forget, there is still to be expected a new, I get the, what's this? Oh, has he done it? Yep, yep, there we go. He's made it. I knew it was coming. Right. I'm probably just going to go to his YouTube. There you go. Simple as that. And then we'll go to videos, and here we are. There you go. There's the new top picks. So go ahead and watch all of this. Get a good look at all of the skins here. And I do believe we'll have a collection link. Collection link? Where's the collection link? Is it here? No. Where's your collection link, man? I don't know. Trying to find it. I'm trying. Have you not made it yet? Maybe it's only a video this week. Probably. Yeah, maybe. Well, yeah. Shrug. I'm sorry. I can't seem to find his link. Am I going mad? No. There's no link? Okay. Well, I guess that's happened. Alright then. But I tell you what, there's one final thing that I want to show off to you, and that is Bellum. Bellum Spanish Twitch event will be starting this Sunday. So, all of the skins are right here. All 15 skins. You can get a much better look, because, of course, if you go to Rust Facepunch or Facepunch Twitch, you'll see the Twitch drops right here. So, yep. And if you click Twitch drops, they're all here, but you can't get a good look at them. If I click that, it's just going to send you to the streams. You want to get a much better look at all of these skins, don't you? So let's just quickly show to you. The link to this, right, I'll add Maybe I'll have it as a pinned message. Maybe I'll talk about this in a separate video. I could do that. All right, maybe I will. I got a plan now. Yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah, all right. Maybe I'll save that for like Saturday or something. Yeah, all right, cool. But I'll still link this to you because, of course, you want to be able to get a good look at all of these skins, don't you? Look at this look at the Thompson. Look at that. It's not in HD. Ah, come on, HD. More HD. Shiny. Yes, look at it. So, yeah, this is why I'm a little bit skeptical with so many Thompson skins being submitted this week. Unfortunately, this is being given away for free. So, yeah, you got a little bit of competition there, guys. So that's Augusta Bell's Thompson. Here is Recoy's AK. Yep. But you know what? I won't show off all of them. I'll save it for a separate video. So, yeah, that link will be given to you. And, yeah, we'll just go ahead and see. So, gentlemen, that was all of the skins this week. Yeah, that's it. We did it. We talked as much as we could. So, tomorrow I will be doing my abnormal buy orders on stream. So if you want to get a link to my Twitch, it's going to be down there. And we're going to be discussing all of these skins based on their sales, figure out prices to offer for all of them, whether it's abnormal or not abnormal. And we'll just figure out the strategy for what we're going to do on the first day. And yeah, that's basically it. So keep an eye out. I will be talking about prices I'm going to offer for all of those skins. And with that, it's been over an hour. Let's wrap this up. Thank you all for watching me. I greatly appreciate it. And I'll probably just say this once. If you want some extra little help in regards to useful one-off investing tips with Rust skins, I have this playlist right here. Helpful Rust skin investing videos. Consider giving this a watch. Every single video teaches you something completely new. And yeah, I'm sure that'll be helpful for quite a lot of you. So with that, thank you very much. See you and goodbye.